Welcome everybody. This is Talking Spit, the final episode review of X-Men'97. I'm with my boy Rob. Rob, say what's up.
What's up, y'all? Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love.
All right, let's get into this bittersweet final review.
I'm sad.
I'm a little sad too.
I'm so sad that I gotta wait till next season because we ain't getting more than one season coming up.
That's the best part about it, though. That we greenlit, y'all. We did it. We let them know. Like, I mean, they did it.
Yeah,
Not
they
like
did it a
it's
while
not like
ago,
they needed much of us our
but
help,
now we're getting
but
even more seasons, so that's really good, boy. That's
which
really
means
good.
more stories, more iconic scenes, more or iconic phrases, speeches. We're in for it all.
Yeah, I was very surprised with the way he went with this one. I thought that something was just coming right up, but he was like, "Nah, I'm throwing you a curveball."
I knew he was going to go the route of, because he told us to watch that episode. And I'm like, okay, what is Massimo doing in that episode? He goes like, all y'all gotta die because y'all don't make no sense. Y'all
Right.
stupid. And look what he was doing. He was taking out everybody.
And Xavier and Magneto did have to end up working together. I mean, yeah.
I mean, he had to destroy him
Crazy.
to do it though. He messed up his brain, but yeah, this episode was
Well, he kind of
awesome.
brought him back at the end, and
We
they still
don't
work
know.
together, so
We
they
don't
work
know if
together.
it's all intact.
It's intact.
Mm-mm, it's not
It's
intact.
it's not about him being messed up. It's about what came out of his ass. That's we got to worry about.
Isn't that the whole thing? Like that dark side of the mind?
Nah, it was more than just the dark side of the mind. It was Magneto was almost like he was infected with an evil, and that little imp or whatever it was decided to
Because
jump
Magneto was
ship.
already angry.
Yeah,
So we all
his
know that.
his anger manifested something a little bit deeper and darker than
We
you know.
didn't never you never get to see
But we get a little ahead of
Charles
ourselves, right?
angry, but
Yeah.
yeah. So,
But we
but
kind of did today. I mean, and in the comics
did.
when he did that to Magneto, I mean to Wolverine, because that's what made Charles
Yeah,
basically
like when he
lose his
said it, he
shit.
said it with a lot of
Yeah,
bass in his voice. Yeah.
he was angry, and that's what that's a part of the whole situation.
But
One door open, another
this
one open, let something in.
this episode was awesome. Just from the start, seeing the X-Men on the different fronts, dealing with their, literally their separate battles right now, even though it's one whole battle.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing
Yeah, the battle with Magneto was based virtually over. That was Xavier taking on his, and the X-Men was just standing around watching from when we
yeah,
start off here.
waiting
But
on
the battle with
the Go team to
Bastion,
get it.
Jesus.
Yeah, just the start of period, like just even though I'm gonna say this real quick, I've never thought she was dead. Just want to put that out there. I already knew that the
Yeah,
Phoenix was gonna come out.
I knew Phoenix. I mean,
The
Jean
one
wasn't
thing
dead.
that he does, he gives us, I think both gave us all the clues. He may not give it to us like clearly because it's not clearly there, but he let us know bits and pieces already. You're gonna see this. He didn't show us things for no reason. So we kept seeing the Phoenix at some point in the opening. Certain people we just kept seeing, like Apocalypse. Kept seeing Cable in Apocalypse.
Yep.
We
Seeing
kept seeing
that Dark
for a little
Phoenix.
while. Kept seeing Bishop going in time. I'm telling, like, he just dropped jewels for us to just, hey guys,
Decipher
like, here it is. Yeah. Now I think he was playing with us. But he'd be like, watch this episode, and then we all go watch the episode, and we try to figure out what the
And
story
don't
gonna be,
even come
and it
close.
don't be. We'd be nowhere near crossing that
If he
line.
takes like a little smidgen from the
Like
episode.
that uh one with the when they had to save Xavier. What I watched the episode. I was like, I got nothing. But yeah, he's a freaking genius. But going back to that, the beginning, Bastion giving his speech and everything, and then boom, here comes the Phoenix out of the water, saving her son, giving Sinister his one too.
He got his come up and
It was really cool, and also got to see Cable um accept Jean as his mom and allow her to call her his son. Like, it was really cool. Like, That was really cool.
And you people who didn't know, you got to see what made up Sinister, because he's definitely stitched together with a whole bunch of other mutants' DNA to make him live longer and stay young and have powers and
You
everything
also
else.
seen that he's still out there, so clearly there's gonna be still a lot more slicing
yeah,
and dicing like that he's doing.
He gonna
But
put himself right back together again.
then you got to see one of, to me, the most disrespectful beings I ever seen in my life.
Oh my God, was it disrespectful?
He ripped off Cable's arm and proceeded to witch slap him with it.
Now, I'm talking to all you people. I don't care what nationality you are. You know, if you got that type of mama and you made her mad, she might have said something like, "I'll rip your arm off and whip your ass with it, boy." Bastion did that to Cable.
Then proceeded to use his metal to upgrade his body, and we got the iconic Sebastian with the wings, which is pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, that.
And then he headed straight for Asteroid M. And
you know, I don't know if we can call Bastion iconic, because so many people don't even know who the hell he is.
I think this season will he has burned Bastion and people's he's gonna make Bastion a iconic favorite.
Yeah, he is gonna.
So I'm just putting it out there now. To me, he has given Bastion a platform now for more people to do their research on him, so that we don't have people like feeling like they just belong. He just belongs to them. But it was cool seeing him go straight for Asteroid M, and then see Rogue get her just desserts as well. When she came in and was like, "It's Remy. The name is Remy. Remember it." That was awesome.
Like
if we seeing like, yo, she did work on him. Like if he was
still
had more more
he'd have been nice.
Oh my God. She broke his jaw, she broke his arm, he'd have been broken up.
Yeah.
And even with that happening, you know how like you watch a movie and you hear that and you be like, oh God.
Mm-hmm.
I swear that I've never got those type of chills from watching anything animated other than an anime.
Yeah.
Like,
but the
X-Men, was awesome. And I'm not gonna lie, when he got around her throat, I was like, oh God, are we gonna see another X-Men die? Because bruh,
I thought the same thing when he was choking Storm. I thought that maybe he was going to kill Storm in front of Forge, and that would be the next
I didn't even touch on the whole Storm appealing to his humanity. Like everything she said was 100% correct. Yeah. And it looked like
it was a take from something out of the comics too.
It was really, yeah, and it's just cool what he's doing, because not just the comics, he takes from the old, inserts it with the new, but it'd be like the other person says it to the person who said it. So that's pretty dope too. And then just seeing Sunspot, getting comfortable with his powers. It was cool. But I mean, to me, Jubilee, he let Jubilee do her big one as well. Like he gave everybody kind of their own fight scene, with the the exception of Wolverine, because Wolverine got taken out of the game.
Sunspot finally realized that he about to bite the bullet, because nigga just got his powers and he didn't know what the hell he was doing with him, and he actually told Jubilee, like, you know my fate in this battle. So I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it before I can't
just
say
like Rogue said, the odds are always in the X-Men favor. He didn't die though.
He didn't.
So he did his one too, and
because he finally became humble. And stopped thinking he was the end or the be all.
Got to see Jubilee do her big one, use her powers. How she used her powers.
Sliced his wings right off.
Popped like just popped it off.
And then busted his face wide open.
Yes, that was all Jubes, y'all. Like, and then the fight with Cyclops was dope. Like,
Cyclops is the man in this series, bro.
The screaming, the dialogue, the everything, freaking dope, bro.
I am so glad that they kind of toned down Wolverine and let other people shine in this first season.
Yeah, because as a child, you don't really notice how much Wolverine is of the forefront. Though Cyclops is the leader, more episodes was kind of, Wolverine was in the majority.
Yeah, a lot of things revolve around
a lot of things did revolve around
including
him,
the movies. That's
in his past and everything. But this was dope. And then having the gold team make it there and a Sentinel, which is ironic. The Sentinel. And
And you've
then
seen Morph confess his feelings to Wolverine, even though he did it in the guise of uh Jean Grey. That was his feelings toward Wolverine.
I
Not
thought that was just him just letting Wolverine know, like, don't die.
nah.
Using because Jean wasn't able to say it.
The mayor already put it out on his Instagram. That was Morph.
Oh, okay, okay.
That
Okay.
was Morph.
I mean,
Professor
I
his
feel like he
feelings
already did that in
to his feelings
in the other episode. Like, that
but
was
not
kind
really
of obvious.
because that really people that episode that people thought he was doing something really had nothing to do with Morph's feelings or anything. He was in there he was in there doing something. Wolverine was in there and he was messing around with, playing around with Wolverine, but people took it as, oh, he was flirting with him. But he was being morphed to actually try to make Wolverine laugh, that morph thing. And
Oh,
I'm
okay.
glad that he, set that straight too. But what you was looking for actually happened, and people thought, oh, okay, this already happened. But it really didn't. It really happened right there when he thought he was going to lose Wolverine. It happened. And I'm glad
Wow.
he actually did it. I'm glad that, and I hope that it rubbed people the wrong way too.
I seen
Weirdos.
and the cameo is pretty awesome. We got to see a lot of cameos. We got to see
The
the
Man
Man
Without
Without
Fear.
Fear. We got to see, first of all, Cloak and Dagger was something.
I'm so dumb happy that they
I
did
thought
that,
that
bro.
was the most ingenious thing. You don't get the last time we ever got to see Cloak and Dagger in anything other than a video game was the show.
Only person who was missing, in my opinion, was
you got
Spidey, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. All the street level villains should have been out there. Street level heroes should have been out there trying to stop the crowds, not just Daredevil. And it was like, it was in. You could tell it was.
Maybe Spider-Man stopped. Maybe he was like, all right, I can't do this.
Well, we did see Spider-Man.
Because you've seen Spider-Man in costume,
in
and
his
then
civilian clothes.
in this episode, we seen Spider-Man.
In his civilian
We seen
clothes,
Peter Parker with Mary Jane and Flash Thompson
Flash
in the back
with his bag,
looking lost. You got to see over in Russia. You got to see
Soviet super soldiers.
Was it Dark Star?
Yep, the Winter Guard.
You got to see Omega Red and what's the other one?
Dynamo.
Crimson Dynamo. I'm not too privy with
there's a few of them missing,
but that was freaking cool. And I guess Silver Samurai. I mean, not yes.
Yeah,
Silver Samurai. He just watching.
Yeah, he's.
He like I'm not moving.
I can't do much anyway.
Yakuza got me. I'm good. I towards the end when okay, this is the part where I'm like, okay, this is what when after Cyclops gives his speech, right, and he stops, and Rogue's like, we can't give up, and he's like, stand down, team, and he tells Bastion, like, listen, man, like, we've all been through traumatic things, frustrating things, parents make mistakes, basically tell him, like, yo, bro, like, even with all the evil that you've done, we still want to help you, bro.
Yeah, he was still telling him he's basically a mutant,
and he's still in so much denial and pain, and just like, nah, y'all are crazy. You
really think
I did all of these things. I think he was in denial. I think they hit on his
Nimrod he was talking to.
I think, this is my opinion, I think that it was a mixture of both that mechanic side of him and the human side of him. I think I'm not saying they got to him because his battery is like super freaking evil, but I'm saying like it looked like it to me.
It's
like,
not even that he's evil. I think it's more that it's just programming. He's a robot. I mean, he's a robot made of flesh. He has programming, and that's why it switched on when it switched on. It was no, when.
But I mean, just like a program can glitch. A program can have.
Yeah, you've seen the glitch when and it corrected when Storm said what she said.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It felt like even when Cyclops was talking, it felt like when he did the smile thing, like. But then when he reached out, I don't personally think he's dead. I keep like trying to run him back and look at but I don't think I think the same way they went into different times, I think Bastion's somewhere too.
Yeah, he might have it because he reached into a light and disappeared. We didn't see him disintegrate. We didn't see him nothing.
Yeah, so, it kind of just it didn't. He didn't blow up.
He's
He
gonna
kind of
he's gonna
just, it
come
looked
back.
like he stretched out a little
He's
bit.
he's somewhere in time. He's gonna come back. If he don't come back, they're gonna run into him in time while traveling through time.
And then
First of all, who the hell snatched them? Well, we getting ahead of ourselves.
And then when Xavier finally, I like that too. Like all of these episodes, you feel something, like you can relate to like everything that's going on. Like I feel like Xavier was basically like, okay, it was, this episode was showing us just how a team could come apart because of something traumatic, and then come together and work together. Like he helped him work through the pain, because if he didn't help him overcome that pain, we'd all died.
Yep.
And he helped him. And
thank God for Xavier, if you really want to know the truth.
Yeah.
Because if Xavier wasn't in there and he just came out like, and yeah, Magneto's done.
Magneto, the God, announces himself and ironically saves the world.
Yep.
And the cool thing was, it's so many cool things Bo did. Like with the protocols, if you look in the protocols, guys, those are all the different Magnetos. Michael, you can't see his last name. Mm-hmm. I think one of them is the old guy that played Magneto in the 2000s movies, and I think the other one is like who did his voice, right? The original voice. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but it's a lot of things. Jules, like I said, he left a lot of things around that, even though I know some of y'all like really spot on that could get it boom boom boom, but me, I had to do a little of my research. Like everything, I was like, okay, 1999, 06. What is that? The first appearance of Onslaught. Like you got it. I mean, if you're not like me, like I said, there's a lot of y'all that do that with like ease. Like y'all just, this is this and this is that. Super dope. But that was cool too. And then the end, when you go and you see Bishop finally back, I guess he got some juice back in his thing.
Bishop, dude, he found that shit well. He's like, wait, I'm wait till it's over.
You know, Bishop never got juice.
Like, then I'm coming back.
Not in this season. Not in the old school seasons. He never had enough juice to make a jump. He be getting me on. He be pissing me off.
that ending really threw me for a loop. Ending.
The wall. Let's not jump to the end yet. Let's get on the wall real quick. Let's talk about the wall, okay? All those mutants on the wall.
Yes.
Majority of them are missing, presumed dead, right? Mm-hmm. So there's a chance that Angel is still alive.
Yep.
We know the X-Men is still alive. Mm-hmm. With the exception of 3 X-Men that did not show us where they're at. They could very well, the rest of them could very well be in Egypt with them, and then Jean and Cyclops is over there, which is another comic book. Well, comic books, right?
What?
With Jean and
yeah, it's the Adventures of Phoenix and Cyclops, or Cyclops and Phoenix, either way.
So that's cool. We even get to see his sister, Ascani, which is cool. She all old though, but this is what this is the only one time, right? Only time we see her.
What?
In the show?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the only time you see Ascani. Yeah. I'm trying to think. No, it's the second time. Second time you see Ascani. Second time you see Polaris. Mm-hmm. Second time you see Quicksilver.
I mean, the cameos in here was deep. You got the Alpha Flight. Well, you got members of the Alpha Flight.
Puck. What are they? Are they twins?
North Star and Aurora.
Yeah. Psylocke, and I think that's Monet.
Yeah, I think.
I think I can remember. I don't know. I can. Yeah, we can. I can. Check myself, or you can. You can comment. Let us know.
Let us know who it is.
Also, go back to the wall. It says Sunspot and Jubilee went AWOL. It says Cable went AWOL. Colossus is still there.
I think Cable was putting together X-Force.
Who else is still there? Magic is there. Psylocke is there. And if you also see, my girl Shadowcat is on the wall.
Yep. Dust is on the wall.
In her costume, she has her mask on.
Yep.
Dust is on the wall, which this is Dust's second appearance as well, because she's literally the first time you ever see her is on the Daily Bugle. That's her on the
Iceman.
Iceman. Who else you see? Magic.
He didn't have many X Factor members on. You see, most of them were still alive.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe everybody's doing stuff. The world could be very busy. It's a whole lot of damage that has been done. So all these superheroes is probably like knee deep in debris. like, because what did it say?
But
How
he
many?
was, what he was doing is
Six.
like he
It
said
says 6 months, right?
he's scouting mutants for a new team. That's what Bishop said. So he should have
Yeah,
had all of them on the wall,
to get
regardless.
the. Maybe this is the ones he just know of right now because we don't know.
He does know of the X
No,
Force.
I mean,
X
yeah,
Factor, because he put them together. He was
but he
may
not know where everyone is at.
No, what I'm saying is not that he knows anybody. I'm saying that he got them on the wall. He should have had all of them on the wall and figuring out who am I going to use, who's be the best for this team. Like they gave him a short list. Is what I'm saying. They gave him a really short list. He should have had a bigger list than that.
But we also don't know how many of them may have been or may not been in Genosha. Maybe, I don't know.
A lot of them was on Genosha. Even after Genosha had already fell, they was there helping clean up. That's what I'm saying. He didn't have none of his X-Force members up there. He didn't have Greedo.
But he wasn't in Genosha, though.
Yeah, he was. No, but I'm saying, whoever he was or not, he didn't have any of his teammates on the wall.
Well, I think, did you really need the teammate on the wall when you hear it as a picture of his teammates? So we already know he probably do know where everybody at.
No, what I'm saying is this. Bishop came in and said, "Oh, you're looking at mutants to make up a new team."
Oh, okay.
None of his team was on that at all.
Maybe he got his team doing cleanup work though. Maybe they're because isn't Scarlet Witch on his team too?
No, Scarlet Witch is not on his team. Quicksilver is, but what I'm saying is,
he's off world though.
But what he was
on the wall.
Yeah, but what I'm exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. None of his team, nobody else is on that wall.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't know.
I mean, he has to put together a new team. Evidently, X Force is not together. X Factor is not together because you didn't see any of them. You see them on Genosha just hanging out and having fun. He was off doing his own thing. So putting together a new team, maybe they broke up for a reason. They ain't gonna never talk to his ass again and shit.
And I'm saying maybe it's something he knows that we don't.
Yeah.
Maybe Forge.
I look at things like that, and
the way he told his truth to Aurora.
Look at the comics. The comics, he have a list that'll go up the side. It'll be a big ass monitor, and it'd be a list that goes way up on the wall. And he had this little list on the wall, like it's just like I don't know any other mutants but these guys here.
Well, let's also give it to. This is the first season. He wanted to maybe jump out the window.
Yeah, I'm just thinking he could have went. These are mutants that we already seen in the X-Men series. It wasn't like he had nobody that we didn't see. I'm not looking for nobody that we didn't see before.
But maybe, like I said, maybe that his team is doing a lot more right now. Maybe he needs teams with S. Because it's so much going on, so you got to break it. You spread thin, like
he could. I'm just going by what Bishop said. You know what I'm saying? They made Bishop say that for a reason. You putting together a team,
but and on the wall, you can assume that team would be made up of Colossus,
exactly,
Shadowcat, Emma Frost.
It was no mystery to it. And that's the thing. It was no mystery to it. They didn't put a whole lot of faces of people who wasn't dead as well to say, okay, now we got to guess.
But you got your Colossus. That's what you've been crying about these last few shows.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that we know.
But listen, it's only we only got those pictures. That does not mean anything because if anything, he did say there isn't gonna be a lot of switch in, switch out, switch in, switch out.
Yeah, he just said that.
So we just gotta wait and see what we get. And
I can't wait for next season, man. Because
and then let's go straight to the like I said, y'all all see that what it looks like majority is in Egypt with. And Nas
it's split
and Sabanor.
It's split between two miniseries,
aka
in
Apocalypse.
The comics. Is the Apocalypse miniseries and the Adventures of Phoenix and Cyclops, or Cyclops and Phoenix. So right now we know that those two are two focus storylines they're going to focus on. Then you've seen the future Apocalypse's hand with Gambit's card, which also, I totally missed the first time I watched it. I turned it off
hinting that Gambit will be deaf.
Yep. And something that happened, even though in the comics Gambit chose to be deaf to watch Apocalypse. You keep an eye on Apocalypse.
And yeah, you get to see two parts of Apocalypse. The past and the present. Mm-hmm. Which is pretty freaking cool. And also, guys, care what nobody says, you gotta be I'm not saying you're dumb, but you just
You
gotta
see it
not be
coming
looking
like
for
a
it.
speeding train.
Onslaught is coming.
Is
He
yep.
dangled it right in front of our faces. He
And
done
remember,
made.
Apocalypse was a part of the Onslaught saga too. He tried to go in there and unalive little Franklin.
So this was awesome. Um, I it's very bittersweet. Like I said, this was the last episode, but it was the best to me. Like I don't know if I can say that. Yeah, it was the best episode for me.
Yeah, it was
I
good.
thought 5 was like that was my because it touched me so like it hurt me, made me cry. But this episode was so dope. It was so many things they touched on. Cable finally opened up, so it was just really dope.
It was amazing.
And
Amazing.
I know everyone is looking forward to season 2, to season 3, to season 4.
So your thoughts on season 2? Give me your 5 points you want to see in season 2.
Um, 5 points.
All right, give me your top 3. 3 points.
3 points. 3 points. I want to see Onslaught.
Okay.
I would like to see different X-Men. So I would like to see a different X-Men team.
Right.
And I think my last, but I would like to see another team like Fantastic Four. Like I would like to see people in New York that you can't be in New York with all these superheroes and not.
Yeah, interact with nobody.
Yes, I love the cameos, but I want to see more interaction. Well, what about you? What's your top 3?
You just did it. You just
Like,
did
yeah.
it. You just I say no. You just hit it. That's exactly what I want. My top 3. We need more interaction. Not that not to take the focus away from X-Men, but to show that this universe is bigger.
Yes.
And what the hell's going on with T'Chaka and T'Challa? Well, somebody answer me that question.
I don't. It's letting us know that neither nor T'Challa is nor king yet of Wakanda, and he's not Black Panther. So I don't know what's going on with that. It was still pretty cool. Maybe he's paying homage to the movie.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
I wasn't feeling that.
Oh my
I
god!
wasn't feeling that.
Y'all are some babies. I was
Okay,
very happy.
If T'Chaka is there, then T'Challa should be off world fighting in Galactic Storm Sword. That's why he got the mantle of Black Panther right now. He had to protect Wakanda. That's how I'm looking at it. Shut up, people.
Awesome episode. We're gonna let Rob lick his wounds over there in the corner. And you see how he jumps he gets Colossus, y'all, and now he crying over
T'Challa.
He's annoying.
Wakanda forever.
I guess we'll see you guys with new reviews. This is our last review for X-Men 97 for now. Until next season. Love you guys. Keep liking, keep commenting, keep subscribing.
And keep hope alive.
Later.
Later.